If you have been wanting to document your life on camera, but you keep talking yourself out of it like I did, this video is for you. I'm going to share what I have learned over the past 6 months documenting my life privately, how it changed the way I see myself, why accountability on camera actually works, and I'm going to share how I made my boring life a little bit more interesting without spending a lot of money. Welcome or welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mimi. I am a custom drapery designer over at Elaine Thompson Interiors. And on this channel, I create lifestyle content as well as share what I'm doing to improve my health, home habits, and finances. So if you are on the same path and you love the vibes here, go ahead and tap in. Click subscribe, join the community. So let's talk about the real reason that you haven't hit record, whether it's on your phone or the 99 million cameras you have already bought and not using. It is limiting beliefs. Let's just call it what it is. It's limiting beliefs. And I totally understand because I have them. You're probably thinking, you're too fat. You don't articulate yourself well. You talk too slow. I'm talking about all the things that I was telling myself. But the biggest fear was your life is too boring. And here's what I learned. The longer you wait, the harder it is to start. That is why I started privately. And the longer you wait, the more reasons you're going to be adding to the reason why you should not be doing it. And you know what? If you're just thinking, oh, I don't have much to talk about, my life is too boring. It may be boring, but that doesn't mean it's not worth documenting. I don't know about you, but time is flying. It's literally unreal. So much is happening. You can't even remember what happened 3 days ago, much less 3 months. And for those of us who are in perimenopause, we get it. We get it. And then you may be thinking, what about the people watching? What about them? Some will be interested, some won't. They'll just click off. Some will be able to relate, and some will feel like you're keeping them company. Even I like to watch videos of people just dilly-dallying around their house. It feels comforting to me. And the reason why I started documenting privately, because it was really, really saddest parts of my life. But I learned a lot, and I am going to share what I learned with you. The first thing I learned was you get to step out of the frame and see what others see. Y'all, one day I was recording myself watching TV, and then I'm sitting up here just like this watching TV. My mouth literally like cracked open. And I'm thinking like, do I do that? Had I not watched that video, rewatched that video of me sitting there literally just watching TV with my mouth cracked open, I wouldn't have even known I did that. Filming yourself does something to your brain. It literally changes your brain. You start to see things you haven't saw before. The way you sit, the way you talk, how you carry yourself. It makes you more aware. And then it got me to thinking, if I had been documenting my life a long time ago, not necessarily a long time ago, let's just back it up. Yeah, good. Let's say 10 years ago when I really thought about doing this. Would I have gained all the weight that I've gained? I think the F not. I'm just calling it what it is. I don't think I would have gained as much weight if I saw myself outside of the frame getting bigger. The next thing I learned was, yes, my life is boring, but I'm not a tree. I'm not stuck. I can get out and do things to make it more interesting. And not just to do it for the camera, but to do it for me. And recording myself allowed me to see that. I started finding things to do alone. I went to a candle making class, very affordable. All you had to do was buy the candle after you made it. And then I went to a camera class that was literally free, and I found it on Eventbrite. In fact, I found both of them on Eventbrite. Like, just go to Eventbrite, put in your city or your area, and it's going to populate some events that's happening around you. That made my life more interesting. Now I just do things out on my own. Another thing I learned is it's such a great accountability tool once you get started. Let's say, for an example, if you set a goal to walk 1 mile every morning at 9 a.m. and you document it. Once you get started, day 1, day 2, day 3, then it becomes a habit. You kind of get borderline addicted to it. And we all love a good habit. And when it comes to other people watching, just me watching my own videos inspired me to do better. Because like I said, when I first started documenting, I was very sad. I had a lot of grief. I was crying a lot. I barely got dressed in the mornings. I just wasn't in a good state of mind. And at first, I was being so hard on myself. But I had to just start giving myself grace because I had laid a child to rest that I had been nurturing for 26 years. So if you're going through a hard time, I totally understand that. But the more I edited, the more I watched, the more I just wanted to get up and get back in the game. Just like my son had said to me in a dream. So with that being said, if you have wanted to document your life, it is for a reason. It is because you should. And maybe you're like me. You don't want to end up 80 years old and having regret. Like not being able to see how you grew. What were you doing in your 40s? Even if you're in your 20s or your 50s or 60s, you want to see what you were doing, how you were growing, what kind of impact you was making on people's lives. And you want to do this for your legacy. Even if you don't have children or grandchildren, there's someone who loves you who wants to see your videos. I'm not trying to go deep, but after you're gone, because we all gonna go. I know me, I wish I had videos of my son documenting his life, sharing his perspective, showing his day to day. I wish. And remember, you don't have to post them publicly at first or at all. But if you do, you may help someone. And that someone might be you.